What's the most irresponsible thing you've seen during a night shift? I worked the night shift at a small 24-hour gas station just off the highway. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills. Most nights were quiet, just a few truckers, the occasional lost tourist, and locals grabbing smokes or snacks at 3 a.m. The store was always manned by two people on night duty. One handled the register, the other stocked shelves, cleaned up, and handled deliveries. My coworker was Tyler. He was in his early 20s, new to the job, and always seemed distracted. He constantly had earbuds in, took long bathroom breaks, and checked his phone every 5 seconds. But hey, it was night shift. Who doesn't zone out a little? That night started normal. Tyler arrived 10 minutes late as usual. He looked tired, like he hadn't slept in days. I asked if he was okay. "Just stuff with my ex," he mumbled, trying to work it out. Around 2:30 a.m., he told me he was stepping out for a smoke. Nothing weird about that. We had a bench outside near the dumpsters. I was restocking the drinks fridge and told him I'd cover the register. 15 minutes passed, then 30. No sign of Tyler. I went to check outside. The bench was empty. I looked around the lot. No car, no Tyler. He was just gone. I checked the security monitor in the back. There he was on camera, walking out the back door and getting in his car. He pulled out of the lot at 2:35 a.m. No message, no call, no explanation. I stared at the monitor for a solid minute, unsure what to do. The store was still open. I was alone, and I wasn't even authorized to lock up. I texted him, "Where did you go?" No response. About 10 minutes later, a fuel truck arrived, 2 hours earlier than scheduled. The driver knocked on the glass and said he needed a signature for the delivery. I wasn't trained on this part. Tyler usually handled it. I tried calling my manager, but no answer. The truck driver was impatient, muttering about idiots on night shift and threatening to call corporate. I fumbled through the clipboard, managed to sign, and walked him around back to unlock the tank access. That's when I saw it. A guy inside the store near the beer fridge, running. I sprinted back in. He saw me and bolted out the door, 2 six-packs in hand. I chased him into the parking lot, but stopped short when he jumped into a running car and sped off. No plates, just taillights disappearing into the night. I was sweating, out of breath, and now completely on edge. Still no word from Tyler. I locked the doors, technically against protocol, but I was alone and shaken. I called the store manager again. No answer. I left a voicemail explaining everything. Tyler bailed, a thief came in, and the delivery was early. Then I noticed something else. On the counter was Tyler's name badge. Next to it, his store keys. He didn't forget them. He left them. The realization hit me like a gut punch. He wasn't coming back. It was now 4 a.m. I stayed behind the locked counter, texting friends just to stay sane. I kept glancing at the cameras. Every creak of the cooler or beep from the coffee machine made me jump. At 5:02 a.m., Tyler casually walked back in, through the front door, like nothing happened. He had changed clothes and was holding a fast food bag. He looked fresh, happy even. "Hey, man," he said, chewing. "All good?" I stared at him. "Where the hell did you go?" He shrugged. "My ex called, said she wanted to talk. It was urgent, so I left." "You left me here? Alone? During your shift? A guy tried to rob the place?" He blinked. "Whoa, you serious?" I pointed at the monitor. "You left your keys and badge, man. You quit." He laughed, and said, "Didn't think it'd be that big a deal." At 7 a.m., when our manager finally showed up, I showed him the footage, explained everything, and handed him the store logs. Tyler sat in the break room scrolling on his phone like it was just another morning. The manager didn't even hesitate. Fired him on the spot. Said corporate would handle the rest. Tyler looked surprised, like he didn't understand why this was serious. I later found out he had been written up twice already. Once for falling asleep in the stockroom and another time for skipping a shift entirely. But this was the final nail. The kicker? A week later, a new guy came in for night training. I asked what happened to Tyler. "Oh, him?" he said. "He posted on Instagram that same night. He was at his ex's house enjoying with friends and saying how he ditched work and survived. Thought it was funny." I still have the clip saved from the security footage. Tyler looking directly at the camera as he walked out, smirking. To this day, it's the most irresponsible thing I've seen during a shift. Not just because of what he did, but because he didn't think it mattered.